Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your webinar on emotional intelligence to strengthen relationships. So my name is Walter Blackburn, and I'm delighted to be here and privileged to be here today to work with you and to talk to you about this very important topic. I'd love to meet each of you individually, but I know that's not possible or physically possible or allowed even at this time. So we won't do that. So let's crack on and show you what we've got for you today. So here's some, we call them takeaways. So firstly, to manage your emotions. Now, we're not going to do the whole of that in 45 minutes, but we are going to explore the idea of emotions, how they work, why they're so important, and what we can do to perhaps get a handle on some of them at least, and also recognize other people's. 10 things you can do today. 10 things any of us could do with anybody. Doesn't matter who you're living with or working with, who you are, or how, what emotional intelligence you have or don't, or they. So 10 things, easy things you could do today. We're going to give you a list. How to manage different temperaments. We believe that temperament is the game changer. Actually, temperament is the thing that drives us. We'll see that later. It makes us successful or not in different ways. And it's the thing we can identify in people and do something about. We can change our behavior to handle different temperaments. And having said that, we're going to ask you to identify a difficult person that you either live with or work with. And I'm sure you don't live with any difficult people or work with any difficult people, but just in case you come across someone this week who's difficult, we'll have a look at that. And then finally, if you stay with us to the end, at 11:15, 11:12, we'll give you a free temperament assessment, not in the session, but we'll give you a link to that. So that's where we're headed. I hope that's of interest and will be of beneficial to you. By the way, this is not an intellectual discussion on emotional intelligence. Well, I'm not going to get into that. These are a number of very practical ideas and an exploration, really, of our approach to emotional intelligence and how it might work in the real world. Also, we're aware the environment changes everything. Those of you who've been in management or leadership for a while, you know that change the environment, you change the way people behave. You want to change motivation, you change the environment. It's one approach. And our environment has been changed enormously over the last few weeks, few months. So our behavior has changed. So a lot of what we talk about today may not absolutely reflect what's actually going on, but we'll see. So let me ask you this question. What does emotional intelligence mean to you? So just pop, if you will, pop into the chat box what it means to you. Just 3 or 4 words, please.